In a year with so much loss, a Charlotte mom is sharing her story. It was 12 years ago when her worst fear became reality, losing a child. Now she has written a book in hopes of helping others.
When a parent's worst fear comes true, how do you make sense of it all? Losing a child.
At the time, it was very surreal.
Not my plans. These are the words and the title of Kathy Yokeley's book, a Charlotte mom who's worked with the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association for over 16 years, strong in her faith, faced with her deepest fear becoming reality.
So tell me about Natalie.
Natalie was more strong-willed and introverted. They always said she was wise beyond her years.
When one of Natalie's friends was struggling,
And then Natalie told her to just be herself, that you don't need to fit in, you just need to be you.
at the age of 12, Natalie went in for a regular well check at the doctor. Everything was fine. But by January, something wasn't right. Her back was achy, her legs would become numb. But when her mom noticed she couldn't keep up walking at the mall, she knew Natalie needed to go back to the doctor. After a 2.5 full-body MRI, a mass was found in her back.
As you start to process these things and you go through it, you start to wonder, what did I miss? What in the world is going on? How do we go from what we thought was a simple doctor's visit to all of a sudden we have a diagnosis of cancer?
Soon, Natalie lost her ability to walk.
In spite of that, she finished out the school year.
From the time of diagnosis, Natalie would only live 9.5 more months. Her doctor delivering the heart-wrenching news.
He got down eye level with her and he leaned toward her and he said, "Natalie, this disease is going to take your life." And she put her hands up to her face and started sobbing.
Natalie passed away on November 24th, 2008.
When I was sitting in that room, I just felt God's absolute peace. And what just kept going through my mind was, I trust you, Lord.
What is it like as a parent to have to say goodbye to your child? What do you even say?
Well, sometimes people that are dying, they need you to let them go. We've told her we love her, we've told her we're proud of her, but we're afraid if we tell her goodbye, she's going to think we're giving up. And so when I was up there with her right before she passed away, you know, the only thing I knew to tell her was, "Well done, good and faithful servant," you know, and that's why I told her, you know, you should be proud of how you've lived your life and it's okay to go.
It's been 12 years, but for Kathy, the right time was now to turn her pain into a book to help others out there in a year when so many are dealing with loss.
God sees things differently. He has an eternal perspective, not a temporal perspective.
Kathy also turned her daughter's drawings of Bible verses she wrote from memory into note cards to give to others. On them, Natalie's favorite Bible verses. "I am with you always. I wait for the Lord. Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified."
We live with the hope knowing that we will see our little girl again one day when we're in heaven.
The cards and the book a reminder of a strong and courageous 12-year-old girl, her mother, now hoping to help others by sharing her story. Not my plans.
If you want more information on Kathy's book, you can visit our website, WCNC.com. But Fred, Kathy said her son will graduate medical school in May and become a lieutenant in the Navy and will be doing his residency in San Diego, where he wants to study pediatric oncology, all because of his sister, Natalie.
An amazing story, an amazing family, and a testimony for a young life taken very soon.
Yes, most definitely. Incredible woman.